Welcome in, everybody, to yet another episode of Unboxed Thoughts, Season 4, Episode 5. I'm your boy, Nick Parsons. How are y'all doing? What are we all up to today? Everybody been good? Welcome in, Rachel, Sponge, Jeremy. Welcome in, guys. So, guys, we're gonna give it a couple minutes. We're gonna let some people come in. Uh, so we're just gonna burn some time. I know we weren't here last week, so we got a little bit of catching up to do. But as always, I hope this Monday finds you guys safe. Good health. Um, what's everybody been doing for the week? Anybody doing good? Any big plans over the weekend? Anything special? Hey, I s- I switched the toggle. Allie, welcome in. I switched the toggle. It should have been on. I don't know, but how are you? Good to see you, stranger. But just letting the chat build up. I just want to give it at least like another minute or two. Um, just asking everybody how's everybody been. What you been up to, Ellie? Have a good week. Actually, I think I can honestly say 2 weeks. I can say, has everybody had a long, good 2 weeks? Because we weren't here last week. And damn, I think Blaze is hacking up a lung back there. I think it's because I just showed my face. I think he's just gonna have a fucking aneurysm right there behind the closed doors. I hope his wife or somebody in the house knows the number for 911 because I forgot my address book. Been working all week and plan to continue working. There you go, man. What do you do for a living, Spoon? You drive, right? You do something like on the road? Uh, Allie, what's your week been like? Rachel, what's your week been like? All right. Uh, Blaze, I think something's going on in the background there. I can hear nothing but the background.
I have anything going. I just turned my mic on just now.
I I could hear everything, and so couldn't my chat. Rachel was actually making fun of what dish fell on the ground, and Allie was starting bets in the chat on different materials just so she could make out profit.
Yeah, so that wasn't me, number one.
So yeah, man, it's been 2 weeks, guys. It's been 2 long weeks since we've been here. I'm sorry about last week. I'm sorry about last week. There was a series of different things that's been going on. Um, Number one, I are we good? Why am I getting that warning? All right.
I just got the same thing, bro. You do your
So
show, I'll worry about
I'm getting warnings. So it's been 2 weeks since the last time I've been here. I had a massive toothache last week. It's been an ongoing thing for a couple of months. I'm working on getting it fixed. All right. Uh, Also, like I haven't been, I haven't been feeling up. Like so, as a lot of you know, it's summertime. Okay, kids go out to break. Uh, they go on vacation, something. So a lot of you guys know. If you don't know, I explained back in season one. Um, about how I'm living up here now, and my kids are living down in Florida. There was an incident 2 summers ago where I haven't had my children here in Mass since 2 months ago. 2 years ago. All right. And having said that, I've been literally having to travel down to Florida, to see them and, make it work. So needless to say, with a lot of fighting and fussing and tooth pulling and all that good shit, and some mediation, um, I should have my kids here by next Sunday. Next Sunday is the goal. So, um, having said that, um, I'm excited to actually have them come up here. We got a lot planned. I got a lot to do. So it just adds more stress, but the excitement will help out. Um, I know my parents are going to be happy to see them. So I really do not know what's going to happen with Unboxed Thoughts next Monday. I might have to switch up the time, is what may have to happen. I'll talk to Blaze about it. But yeah. So that's what's going on. I just wanted to catch everybody up to that. Um, Also, I got to tell you guys. Oh, I got to tell you guys. It has not been the easiest 2 weeks. You know, um, every Monday, we talk about how we like to come here. We hang out for an hour, hour and a half. We shoot shit, whatever the case is. You know, and I haven't I haven't had that fucking thrill to like be here. It's not because I don't. It's just because like literally like everything has just really been getting to me. Um, when you got people like me, all right, or people like the judged people in the world. You know, we got a target on our backs every day we walk out our fucking doors. Okay, so having said that, I really have not felt comfortable with anything. I haven't felt satisfied in anything I do. I feel like I'm, really losing attention on the things that I really want to be paying attention the most to, you know, and it's really affecting me in a big way. You know, um, it seems like everywhere I go for the last 2 weeks, you got those people who are just fucking unappreciative. You know, they just look for something to fucking bitch and moan about. You know, and you guys ever get that where it's like, you're dealing with it in a house setting, and then it's just like you go out somewhere, and with a friend, fucking whatever, and then you just want to get away from it all, but you're surrounded by the same situation, just different people. And when that happens, it's just that fucking domino effect of deja vu. You know, you start to take things out on other people that not necessarily don't deserve it, but you're lashing out on a second, third, or fourth party person that was really meant for something else or somebody else. That has been a big problem for me. And I noticed I'm just sheltering myself because of this. Because I feel, very tense. I'm stressed the fuck out. I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to talk to nobody. and these are fine. These are okay feelings. All right, I've come to terms with that, and I've dealt with a lot worse. All right, but the fact of the matter is that when you're in the moment, it's fucking horrible. No, it just sucks. And I've been trying to talk about it more. You know, like more so than when we're over here, and it's not easy. It's not easy, and I just feel like any situation that is brought to my attention or uh, anything that's said, really, I just get fucking easily annoyed by it. Yeah, I'm just easily annoyed. Um, right before we came on the air today, I even looked right at Blaze and I said, "Yo, might need some help today." I was like, you know, I didn't want to cancel today. I didn't want to cancel today. It's not because I didn't want to be here. It's because I actually do want to be here today. I was actually looking forward to seeing everybody. You know, um, especially when we miss a week. It always seems like it's just that more to talk about, or you just hear him bitch and fucking moan. You know, it's hard as a man to express our problems. I struggle a lot with it, and that's what I'm slowly going to be diving into today. Okay, this is all going to come together. We're only 17 minutes in, so just strap your fucking seatbelts in, grab your fucking cup of Joe, grab something to eat. When I get in these moods, okay, as I said,
Called it's
I
called
don't.
depression. Would you agree?
Yeah. So is that the new thing? Hey ma,
No, it's not a new thing.
we
I've
got wait,
for
we got new ghost talking.
I've dealt with those for I've dealt with it for a while. There's days I don't want to do nothing, even if there's a show that's gonna be on. I just don't want to do nothing. I get agitated if anybody wants to talk to me. Yeah, yeah, I get it. I understand it. You know.
Hey, I don't mind if you're gonna come in, but if you're gonna come in, just pop up on camera so everybody can see you and they don't think the fucking place is haunted. Just because it's unboxed thoughts, Yeah, there you go. All right. So this is Blaze, man, our CEO, engineer, owner, and producer of the network. Uh, he's just gonna be joining in, at his own inconvenience today. Um,
Hey
I
Ryan, how are you?
I asked him to see if he could give me a hand today.
So
What up, Brian?
listen, Nick. So what's been on your mind, Nick? That's been putting you in that depressed state.
Honestly, man, it's just not being able to either a get the shit done that I know it can be done, and I just fucking just because I know it's more free time for me or whatever the case is, and I just don't want to do it. You know what I mean? As you guys see, it's looking a little better back here. It did some painting, it did some decorating, but you see this? This fucking shit took me like fucking. This is like fucking 2 months. This is not 2 months. You know what I mean? This is like fucking. this was like musical fucking spots to a wall. You know what I mean? Just doing that after I fucking painted it.
Looks
You
great.
know, just to fucking keep busy. And let me tell you something, it's not even fucking done yet. You know?
So
Uh,
you dodging the question?
huh?
Are you dodging the question?
No, and I just told you, I'm just slacking on everything. I just don't want to fucking do
Right.
nothing.
And what's bringing you? What do you think is bringing
Oh, dude, everything. As I've said before in past shows, fucking work. You know what I mean? Fucking, it's like pulling teeth. And it's summertime. I should have my kids. I mean, it's like fucking pulling teeth for that bullshit. You know what I
you? Right.
mean?
So you're getting stress that's going on with you that's putting you in a depressed state.
And you know what's really fucking like grinding my gears, please, is I've took the rap for a lot. Okay, I've taken the rap for a lot. I've served time not only basically for me, but for somebody else too. And I think just because of it's just a fucking ongoing vicious cycle, no matter where I go, you know, it's almost like it's just a fucking repetitive thing, and it's almost just like I'm at the point where it's just like I just want to say just fuck everything and fuck everybody, It's like I know I know I paid my dues. I know I fucking paid my dues. I know I fucking, paid my debt to fucking society for shit like that, and I'm just fucking like literally sick of everything. I'm just sick of everything. I wake up every day, I'm fucking full of anxiety if I'm not depressed. I'm ready to like fucking go to war with fucking whoever, and then, I actually turned to my mother last night and I told her, I was like, for the fucking stressful day that I fucking had today, I said, you would think I should be able to go to work. I should be able to go to work, relax, get my mind off of things, fucking no, dude. I fucking work at the most like most beautifulest fucking like location anybody could ask for, and it's fucking sickening. I'm bored. I get lost in my thoughts. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. And then I come home. I don't know when the fuck I'm gonna sleep. You know, I don't. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. I feel like I'm on autopilot every goddamn day.
Are you? Are you? I heard you telling the audience that your kids are gonna come.
Huh?
Are your children coming?
Yeah, my kids are gonna be here next week.
Fuck yeah! How long they staying?
They'll be here for the rest of the summer, so we're looking at like six
So
weeks.
you got them for the summer.
Huh?
You got them for the summer or most of the summer.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You're supposed to have them already. That's what's stressing me out.
Oh, okay, here we go.
You know,
Now we're getting to it. Okay.
supposed to have them already,
Yeah.
and you know, as you know, not last summer, the summer before, there was just a big fiasco, dude. There was just a big fiasco where something happened down there in Florida. You
I
know, the,
remember the story.
the cop, and it's just like she don't understand that this is what they had told me, and she just holds that against me like that. It was a plan, to keep them and fucking, this master plan that I just thought out. So now I got to go down, write this paper out, get it fucking notarized, you know, email it to her or fucking some shit, let her know that she's getting the kids back. Do you know how fucking disgraceful that is? And you know what pisses me off about that? It's not the fact of her just asking me to ask me. She's asking because it's that power. And that's how normal people look at it. They look at it as like a fucking power trip. I look at it as a fucking owner waving a fucking bone at me, telling me to fucking go get the bone, go get the bone. And there's no need. There's no need. There is there is no reason for
Listen to mom.
anyway. If you would have came in beforehand, you would have seen what we were coming into.
I'm still here.
You missed like 5 minutes. All right. So sit down, take a seat, listen, turn your hearing aids up. Hi, ma. So I know you're a little late, but we're just catching up because it's been 2 weeks since we weren't here last week. So you're just catching up, just filling in on how shitty and stressed out I've been. So when Blaze had actually posted last week about it, being a toothache and shit like that. Like, yeah, I've had a toothache for like 3 or 4 months now. I had to get my insurance, set and situated to take care of it. But it's not only that; it's just I just I just don't feel like doing anything. I just don't feel like anything is good enough. I'm just at that point. Plus, I work in an industry where you have extremely any weakness shown in the oil field is usually not accepted and almost always exposed. It's hard not to carry that mentally back home. Dude, I forgot who I was talking to the other day about this, but it's usually a common topic. So, because you're new here, I would just catch you up real quick. That Kimberly Parker in the chat, that's my mother. She comes every episode. All right, we're on season 4, episode 5. She comes here every episode. And, it's crazy that you say that because not so much in the oil field, you know, but just more like relatives, you know, relatives that I looked up to, family, a lot of that, it was hard to show in front of them. Uh, and I remember like my cousins, just like beat the shit out of me, and they're like fucking, 6'2", one's, the other one's like fucking 6'5", anyway, one's between like 200, the other one like 235 ish, 250. They're built monsters, right? So, hey, Fallon, welcome in. Needless to say, bro, like I grew up, it was like I became a punk, but I wasn't a punk. Like once I got fucking whacked by somebody twice my fucking size, that was probably the worst thing that could have happened to me because I realized I didn't fucking break, and then I went on this stint where it's to like I was a bully's bully. You know what I mean? And every time I would get mad, I'd be over here my nose into fucking different situations that wasn't even my fucking business just to get that fucking that chaotic, rush, that ride, And I remember sitting in Plymouth one day, not to be graphic, but I'm gonna be honest with you because this is what happens. I was in the shower, and I remember like I think I was there for like 4 days already because in another um I was in another area before then in Bridgewater, Mass. Before they transported me to Plymouth. And I just remember getting in the shower and I just fucking bawled my eyeballs out. Nothing was going through my head. I was numb. I was just fucking. It was just blank. Had just gone through a like ridiculous like fucking 2 week withdrawal from fucking from fentanyl pills. You know, um, so it was a hell of a ride, and I couldn't go nowhere until I was actually like starting to comprehend a little more. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of my therapy, like when I first came out, it was coping with that anger. Because it's like you're right. Like as men, it's ego. You know what I mean? It's within us that we don't show that fucking emotion. You know what I mean? We're the protectors. We're the fucking lion. You know what I mean? Like n- nothing. That's just within our DNA. You know. Um, I would like to say for a good 100 out of 100 of us men nowadays, but there's a lot going on in the world today, so I'd probably say like a strong 65, 70% out of 100 of the men today. Stores be fucking running out of tampons these days, my guy, because the fucking dudes going in there buying them. So, you know, but yeah, I remember the first time I got fucking mad, dude, and I was bawling my eyeballs out, and it was so fucking weird, dude, because like I've always been known to go on rage fits. I call it little people syndrome. All right, and when I ever fucking like cried for the first time while being fucking angry, I could just imagine what the fucking people around were thinking. You know what I mean? Because I was over here thinking like it fucked me up for like 3 days, bro. He's like, yo, did I just fucking like Hulk out and then just like and then just fucking hulked out some more? It happened because it's like you don't think it just happened so quickly. And then when you have that minute or whatever afterwards, when you're finally coming down off it, it just hits you like a fucking brick. I wish you lived near me. We'd hop in the Jeep and hit the trails. That's when I clear my head. Dude, but I never really did a lot of like off roading. I did like quad riding, dirt bike riding, here and there. You know what I mean? So that'd be sick. I drove a Land Rover like twice and smashed it into a fucking tree. Then wouldn't fucking die. Hit that fucking thing hard. So as much as a Land Rover looks nice, whatever, and is a piece of shit, that fucker won't die if he smack into a fucking tree. Probably go to the hospital, a couple of bumps and bruises. You know what I mean? But Fallon, it's good to see you. I appreciate you coming in. Hope all is well. Um, but yeah, we are on the 33-minute mark, guys. We're gonna take a break, come back, hang out some more. All right, be back after this.
My name is Steven, your public relations officer at FFN Media Network. We believe that every story deserves to be heard. Every voice deserves to be amplified, and every idea deserves to shine. As a small media company, we are committed to creating a platform where content creators, visionaries, and changemakers like you can thrive. You might say to yourself, why do we need FFN Network? Well, let me tell you what we can do for you. 1. Our mission is simple: empower, elevate, and engage. We are not just another media outlet. 2. Our producers will help you build your show, add content, and put you on 15 different platforms. 3. We help you promote your show. Whether it is through captivating articles, thought-provoking videos, or inspiring podcasts, we are here to help you make a difference. What sets us apart? At FFN Media Network, we embrace hard work. Our team of talented producers and creators come from all social classes, ensuring that our content reflects a rich tapestry of experiences, cultures, and viewpoints. Join the FFN team. Join FFN Media Network and be part of a community that celebrates creativity, authenticity, and positive impact. Let us amplify your voice and share your story on FFN Network and with the world. Get to know our founder, Blaise St. Pierre, the new guy in the media industry. So if you have a great idea for a show or a business and want to place an ad on FFN Network, Give us a call at 774-704-5145 or email us at ffnnetwork9@gmail.com. And join the FFN Network family. Thank you. FFN Network.
Did I keep y'all waiting that long?
No, not at all. Dead seriously. 40 seconds.
Sorry. I couldn't finish the rest of the show without a fucking nice big cup of Joe. You guys like that? So, first of all, I hope everybody enjoyed your break. Get something good to eat, something good to drink. With your wife, got a blowjob real quick, whatever you guys do on your break. You know, I don't know how quick you are, how slow.
Hey,
Hope y'all had a good one. So, we're gonna talk about this cup real quick. So, as I said,
I feel like I'm
going on like a fucking it's been 2 weeks, and in one of my tirades that I went on, right, one of my temper tantrums, I just happened to take like one of my old pictures or whatever, and I got this new tumbler from Walmart, and I just legitimately cut around it, and I nicely sealed it with some cool Scotch tape to give it like the most Walmartish rollback generic look of lamination you've ever seen in your lives. And I'm gonna tell you is on camera, I'm sure it looks great. All right, I've had a lot of people ask me like, "Yo, I need one of those. Let me get it." It looks, guys, trust me, I made it. It looks nice. This is my craftiness in the midst of a tantrum. But if you look at it, it looks like shit in person. But it looks cool enough to pass on and sell for $2. Donate to charity. So, having said that, uh, so we were talking about right before the break, um, men's feelings. How we're supposed to uphold ourselves. And you know, we come here every day, guys, and I don't care if I give you guys the best show you've ever seen. I don't care if it, It ain't the best, right? But since day one, the whole point of this is this is real life right here. All right, these are stories, experiences, that you know I deal with, right? And we talk about other things that are going on in the world as well. What I mean, to do with these subjects. But needless to say, right? It doesn't matter what happens on an episode here. Anything and everything, right, is just to make anybody else feel like it's okay. You're not feeling too hot some days. You don't really feel like talking. It's all right to just sit there and fucking, you know, listen to the other conversations around you. Put on some music. Maybe you're a reader. You know, maybe you get some other type of interest. And I I I just always like to strongly let you know that no matter what we go through, it's always important to have a really good support system. Okay, it's okay to hermit yourself. Okay, it's all right to hermit yourself. It's okay to grieve for yourself, but it's also really important too when you need to draw that line, and you know what I mean, and say, "All right, let's go." We got to go. And the number one question that's always asked, whether if you're bouncing back from something tragic or fucking just you're starting over on whatever, right? Where do we start? Can anybody in the chat answer me? I know we've all been in those situations where our backs are up against the wall. We got that fresh start. What now? What do we do? Where do we start? I'll just tell you, it doesn't matter where. You just got to start somewhere. Nothing. It's like you fall and spring cleaning. You know what I mean? Whereas those 2 times of the year, everything's getting fucking ripped out from here to there, for every angle in the fucking house. Everything's getting clean, fucking gone through, and fucking thrown the fuck out, or placed aside for another fucking season, or whatever the case is. It's the big two. Wherever you guys are, because we're all from all over the fucking place. All right, I'm just saying this is from where I grew up. Okay, but needless to say, right? It's no matter what situation you end up in, no matter what you're going, you want to heal, you got to start somewhere. It doesn't matter where. Things are gonna get fucking dirty before they get cleaner if you do it the right way. All right. If that fucking shelf is fucking ridiculously dirty with all the knickknacks and it's got fucking 4 shelves and it's all fucking dusty and shit like that, what are you gonna do? Just fucking dust the front? Fucking no. You're gonna take everything the fuck off of it, put it on the fucking floor. You're gonna fucking do each shelf individually. Go right fucking through it. But not everybody wants to do that. And it's when they do this, it's almost like putting a putting a band-aid on things. You know, um, that's another thing that why I've been avoiding people. All right, that's what where we lead into our next subject. Guys, I can't stress enough. My fucking chest is getting tight just talking about it. I feel like I've had like fucking 4 or 5 panic attacks this week. So, when there are certain situations, okay, I've grown to learn, right, that because I love people. I like interacting with you guys. I like coming here. I like going there. I've always been a very outgoing person, no matter what, throughout my life. Okay, and somewhere along the line, you draw a line with, you know, because you're making certain changes in your life. You know, you're trying to go somewhere that not other people are trying to go. And it's like they take offense to it. They get the panties in a bunch. You know, and you just drift off. I can't help but notice. We won't get into it, all of them, anyway. Okay, but what do you guys think of? You guys have an issue with a particular loved one, friend, whatever.
He's
Is it
freaking.
more? Is it more important? We'll get there. We'll get there. Would you say that it's more important to say this, that, and the other thing about your friend, and then something, this, that, and the other thing, both good things, just to mend a relationship? Or has anybody had like a sister or an aunt or some shit like that? You know what I mean? Where you go to certain like fucking, family events, and it's like you talk about things, but you don't talk about things. Then you say, "We patched them up." Was it really patched up? Did you talk about it? Did you work through it? Or did you go give out the right message? Because it really does bother me when I see just certain relationships, and they just say they care so much about whoever and anybody, and all they do is just say whatever just needs to be said or whatever they want to be heard, just because they feel they get something out of that person in life, or they get some type of sick satisfaction. You know, like I tell you guys, like this is my world. Please, what the fuck is that? What is that?
What's what?
That fucking noise.
Dude, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. My shit is fucking muted. I don't
I
hear no noise. My
it,
shit's muted.
it sounded like the beginning of like the movie, or like a freaking fast car. See?
Really?
Yeah, see?
Well,
Even though
yeah, I live off of New Boston Road, bro. But you can only hear that now because I got my mic on me.
the chat even heard it. Everybody, can I get an amen?
Bro, see,
Everybody, emojis in the chat. Let's go.
see, as I'm talking to you, you can see the green bars going up
Go.
on the left of the screen, like yours.
Come on, let's go. Let's prove the old man wrong. Say, hey, you dirty fucker. You're playing your
Is that?
fucking phone back there, and we
I'm
can
not
all hear
saying.
you.
I'm not saying that you're here. Oh, fuck off.
Tell him, say, fuck your fucking news anchor pawn.
That's better.
We all knew the fucking weatherman was
You
sleeping.
know, you,
Thank you.
you would fucking sit here all night and let me sound like I was talking in a fucking hallway, huh?
This, once again, chat.
Because this mic wasn't fucking picking up at all. It was my camera mic.
This is the second time I've
I
called.
apologize, ladies and gentlemen. So
Get
you
me
guys were hearing, yeah, no, hey, I apologize. Like I said, it was my camera mic.
I thought it was the TV playing in the background. Yeah, that's my
Yeah, I apologize so much, Nick. I really do. Yeah, you won't hear it no more. Already switched it.
with everything going on with Trump, I had just had to put in Stormy Daniels' greatest hits.
Oh my god.
Sorry. I needed to see what the big fuss was about. Curious guy. I'm 35 years old. Single. And that's really it, because I'm just fucking boring most days. But yeah, sounds like a fucking Mack truck. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Appreciate your cooperation and participation. It's greatly noted. But yeah, so basically I think in a nutshell, guys, what I think I'm trying to get through over here is, because I've talked about, like, I've been to a lot of therapists. I've been to a lot of psychiatrists. Um, I feel like I have all the tools. You know what I mean? And it's just using those tools and putting everything into action. All right. And it's just some things are just really harder to deal than others. And I just really have a very hard time with, like, everything all at once. When it consists of, you know eh, and it's to do with people, close to me, my personal life, or whatever, you know, and that leads on to you guys. All right, and I talk about this because it doesn't matter what I come here and talk about, right? I'm just sharing a particular story, event, fucking sharing whatever, right? And I consider I'm fortunate enough to say that you guys give me that comfortability, right? We do. We've said that. And I just find it really hard, when I'm at a stage where like, it's almost like I'm feeling good about myself, right? It's almost like I get like fucking amped up and I'm feeling great about myself, and then, it's just like that one or two particular fucking incidents. Out of all of them, and they just fucking drop on me, and I just lose all motivation for everything. And I feel like you know, I've been leaning a lot on, know, particular friends, or, my mom and stuff like that. And you know what the fucking harsh part is of everything? Like, I'd be sitting here, dude. I'd be fucking thinking about anything and everything. Like, once my mind gets going, we're off. And I always say, like, I gotta give you guys some type of thank you or show my appreciation somehow. And the fact of the matter is I feel pressured when I feel like I shouldn't be pressured, you know? And a big part of me thinks like, I should have took more time off. I should have took more time off from, from being here or, wherever, because I was getting comfortable. I was getting comfortable, just promoting others. You know, I just feel like I I just feel like me, and just nothing more, and I don't like it. I feel like I've lost every fucking any motivation or determination that I had for fucking anything. And it's like I look for like these little incidences to happen to like give me that little bit of a rush. But then it fades out. It's like having a coffee. You can drink all the caffeine you want, but guess what? You're gonna come down from it. And good luck that crash. It's what it feels like. Yep. And but like don't take this the wrong way. But we said we were gonna take time and we took a bit. And I don't I always said the door is always open. I love when I can just talk about something, people can relate to it or whatever the case is. But I think I've come to the decision that it was maybe more for me, you know, and it's just an hour and a half of a fucking vent session of whatever the fuck I want to vent about. And it does. It makes me feel good afterwards. You know, there's a lot more that goes into being here, you know, and talking about half the shit that we do. Like I said, not every episode's for everybody. You know what I mean? But my main goal is just to get somebody to fucking, you know you feel that way. But nobody ever wants to really fucking admit it. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to say anything. Fucking egos. Or we got to be strong for somebody else. You know? One of the, one of the, uh, what was it? Yesterday. All right? I'm going to tell you guys a story. So yesterday I'm scrolling through Facebook. Okay? I'm scrolling through Facebook and a really good friend of mine I see, she's just going through some shit, okay? And she had to basically leave her kids. She was, in a bad situation, you know, and I'm scrolling through Facebook and I end up seeing the posts Okay. Yeah, yeah. Leave it to. I've always said that, bro. Like people want to bitch about fucking TikTok or fucking Twitch and shit. Facebook is the fucking devil, bro. Even with the memories, they're more tormenting, bro, than fucking being celebrated, my guy. Fucking for real, dude. I go through more of a fucking mental trauma, with the fucking Facebook memories than anything else. I swear to God, bro. But listen to this. So I'm telling you guys about how shitty my fucking day was yesterday alone, right? So imagine it somewhat ending like this as I'm getting ready to go to work. Scrolling through Facebook. I keep wanting to say TikTok. It's Facebook. Bear of all evil. And I see her posts. She left her babies, fucking, you know, she ended up in a bad situation, that she could have gotten out of a while ago. Dude, scrolling through Facebook and having to read that fucking post. That just about like fucking killed me because I had the worst case of fucking deja vu. I legitly knew and how she fucking felt, but I could just imagine. I can imagine that it'd be worse because it's coming from a mom. I've always been a big advocate for moms. You know what I mean? I'm take this with a grain of salt, all right? But to me, you know what I mean? Like mothers are above everything. You know what I mean? Mothers are like moms are the god. I've always said like your mom, can be the biggest fucking, crackhead junkie, fucking prostitute, walking the fucking streets or whatever the case is. But you know what? You made it. She gave birth to you. You know, like gave birth to you. You, you know, uh, no, all we do is fucking make the deposit and deal with the headaches, right? That's basically what we say, us guys, right? Some of us like to say that we do a lot more than that, but that's basically what we do in a fucking nutshell. But nothing's like a fucking the love of a mother or the relationship of a mom. You know, I saw that. I think I'm gonna because the devil. Yeah. Um. Anyway, yeah. So I was like fucked up all night last night at work because like I could just imagine. I know what I went through, and for this person, this individual, to have to go through it as a mom, like I couldn't imagine it. Um. And I'm going to tell you this right now. You know, yesterday something was said to me, and you know, as much as it was the truth, you know, it hurt. So somebody else I know near and dear to me, um, you know, ended up having to go away to a particular hospital, for about like 3 months. Okay, And in the midst of yesterday's fucking chaos that I was fucking going through, it was just like one fucking debate, argument, fucking stress ball after another. And, it was brought up like I never went to go see this person while they were in the hospital. Man, as much as I was like fucking left speechless, the only thing that I could tell this person is that, for a good majority of my life, I had to track my father down or I'd find my father. I mean, I wanted these fucking mental hospitals, psych units, fucking whatever. And we've talked about that. It's one of them. It just fucks me up. It just fucks me up because when he died, when my father died, like we talk about this. It's very conflicting feelings with me and my father, especially now that he's dead. I ain't gonna be getting no fucking answers. But needless to say, I went through this most of my life with my father. Never once did I ever in a million years experience that with this particular individual. I've checked myself into mental hospitals. All right. I don't know if we've ever talked about that. And we probably have. And if we haven't, we can talk about it. But it was right around the time that we were gonna have my son Jackson, my firstborn. I was just starting to get like clean for the first time. We all know I've had a love hate relationship with drugs and alcohol for many years. You know what I mean? And it's a struggle. All right, it is. We'll talk about that too at another time. Don't be throwing quick fucking comments at me in the chat. Um, but needless to say, like there's just certain people like you don't want to see them like that. Like you can't see them like that. And like it was one of the fucking worst things that like I probably ever had to do because you know what? When I was getting sober and fighting my battle, I mean this last stint, court cases, for my kids and fucking warrants and shit like that, like that right by my side every step of the way. And she ends up having a fucking downfall that I didn't see come from a million years. And I couldn't step foot for 3 months. And decided to go visit this person. It felt like shit. You know. Um I am my own worst critic. I think we all know that. Would everybody agree? That we're our own worst critics, we're our own worst enemy. Let me tell you something. Every day. Okay. I wake up. This is my life. Okay? I'm thankful every day that, you know, though I technically could be other places, I maybe should be other places and stuff like that. Like, I'm very fortunate to at least, be in the same, area as, people like my parents. All right, we talked about this. They are getting like not breaking down, but like when you do a lot of hurt to people, such as your parents, nothing that you ever did ever goes away. Okay, and it's like that with anybody that you truly love or care for. Okay, and when I get like in these states of mind, all right, just with the way the last 2 weeks have been, I have a lot of flashbacks. I, I have a lot of flashbacks, and they scare me. They torment me. Um, so these here fine walls that I live in, all right, it's a two decker. It's a two decker with two apartments on the bottom and two on the second floor. Why am I sharing this with you? Because it's part of my story. I have been very fortunate to say that I've lived in all throughout my life. My godparents have owned this for years before they sold it to the new people. I've been in all four apartments. I got a lot of history here. All right. It's like my home and my place of my own fucking personal hell. It's great sometimes. But on days when I'm having my fucking flashbacks, it's not. I mean, when I'm going through a hard time, and I'm just fucking lost in my thoughts. I use these as security blankets. But, you know, there's just a lot of things that I've done here, that I have a lot of guilt of doing, whether you want to say that I was under the influence or fucking whatever, it doesn't matter, you know. Um, it just really goes to show that, you know, we all say we ain't never gonna get that bad or fucking, whatever. When you're waking up one day and you know you're you know you know robbing this one from the apartment or robbing that one. You know what I mean? It's hard to look at a particular cabinet or open up a particular cabinet or even go down in the basement and like do your fucking laundry. You know what I mean, like a few months ago, my house was getting broken into for like quite some time, and we ended up finding out because we ended up finding like FedEx box papers, Amazon wrappers all downstairs, but nothing in them. Could you imagine somebody like me who's been there, done, just going downstairs? You got your parents with you. You got your new neighbors upstairs. With you that you form the great relationship way, and you just fucking just say, oh, fuck. Was it that bad? I know people were already, so we can just skip that. So it could just go unmentioned. You know what I mean? Especially if they got you on fucking camera. But yeah, man, it like triggers a lot of my fucking flashbacks. We're breaking up. Are we better? Can everybody hear me? This is
You're fine. You're fine, Nicholas.
this is Mike TV. Are we coming in clear?
You're fine, Nick. You was just glitching up a couple of times. Everything caught right back up. So you're good. Keep
Good.
going.
Good. Thank you. Appreciate you. Uh, did you hear that? But yeah, so yeah, so those flashbacks happened, a couple of times within the last few months already. And then it just beats me up. You know what I mean? I go down this fucking rabbit hole along with everything else that I'm fucking dealing with or not trying to fucking deal with and try to distract myself. You know, it's crazy that I could have a perfectly good day and all it takes is just like one particular word as I'm walking by whatever area of the fucking house, and then it's an instant fucking trigger. You know, it just hasn't don't feel right. It, and this is like karma. You know what I mean? They're like this is the definition of like when they tell karma is gonna bite you in the ass. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how good you go, down the road, down your path, or whatever. You know what I mean? Karma still owes you for something, and I pay for it fucking every day. So we're coming up on a minute and 17 seconds. An hour and 17 minutes. So this is the scoop with today, guys. Okay, I came here. I told you, some things that I'm currently dealing with. All right. Um, I'm just at a place where it's like I just want peace and like quiet and things to go at least somewhat the way they're supposed to. Not everything's gonna go the way, but I'm just at that point where I'm asking for, and it's like I've reached that point where it's like I'm going vicious cycle. But here's the thing: we just got done with May. Okay, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. Okay, May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and I'm going to tell you this right now. Some of you, I think I told this in a private chat or whatever. I treat Mental Health Awareness Month kind of like fucking Christopher Columbus Day. All right. Or, fucking, you know, any other thrown out fucking holiday that shouldn't be there. You know, why are we celebrating it 1 month out of the year? It's every day. Pick up a fucking newspaper. You know, pick up the fucking newspaper, and there's thousands dropping every fucking minute of the day. Every day. Um, and I think it's important to at least discuss these things. It's important for me to talk about them so I can get it off my chest. You know, and I hope that whoever you are, all right, and a lot of this goes with dealing with things sober too. You know, it's a lot of it I don't like. I don't like it. It's too new. It's too fresh. I don't like the way it makes me fucking feel. But it's all about what I look at as my main goal. It's what gets me through the day. Some people call it their why. Some people call it their purpose, their meaning. You know, I've spoken about this before. Like, absolutely, mine's and my kids. But at the same time, I would be so wrong if I said like it wasn't the haters, you know, the ones that don't understand what it's like to fucking have to deal with, an invisible demon in your fucking head every day that you may be going to war with, you know, um, a particular, like family situation or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? Everybody deals with shit fucking differently, you know, and what else bothers me too? I just thought about when you're hurting about something, or you know that somebody's hurting about something, and then you happen to look over and then you see another person hurting about something. And then you get those stuck up motherfuckers over there that are supposedly hurting. They got the audacity to be fucking thrown in this person's face on what they're fucking healing about or grieving about or whatever the fucking case is. You got two people grieving, but one of them wants to be a fucking punk and to make fun of the other just because she's fucking grieving about something completely different. It, I've seen some fucked up shit the last 2 weeks, man. These are just little things that I've noticed. It just stresses me the fuck out. You know? And hi Dark Wolf. How are you, sweetie? Welcome in. It's good to see you. I know. But listen, I come on here and I talk about it. Or I'll go in a private chat or Discord and I will talk to you guys about it. And I don't know if you know, Jeremy is still in here or whatever the case is, but hey, listen up. For me, I was actually discussing this with my mom the other day. It's important for me to try to be as so- straightforward and solid with my mom about things, as possible. But I was talking about with her yesterday. I says, I just had a brain fart. I seen your comment and it threw me right the fuck off. Uh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You can always come back and rewatch them. You can always come back and rewatch them, or you just here now. That's all that matters. But fuck, I was getting to a point, guys, and I don't know. I knew this was gonna happen. We were on a roll. It took an hour and 25 minutes for the first fucking.
What you talking about, Will?
It took an hour and 25 minutes for the first squirrel to hit today, guys. Success. We're coming off a week. Our first squirrel moment. We're all right. We did all right today. We did all right. But yep. I don't know. I talked to my mother about a lot yesterday. Yeah, it was one of those things, you know. But whatever. All right, shut it the fuck off. Ask Dark Wolf. I'm a fucking cricket killer. A professional cricket killer at that. I kill crickets for a living. Tell him, Dark Wolf. But listen, guys. Yeah, eat shit. Anyway, that's Blaze behind the scenes, guys. If you don't know him, Blaze Man, owner, producer. He's got like fucking 5 different shows going on in this fucking.
My name is Slowpoke Rodriguez.
That's Blaze Man, the owner and producer, just trying to get whatever in any show he can. Munch those ratings. So he's over here. He's got like fucking 8 personalities running around all 7 days a week. How about that? The old man's cracking up. I told you. I told you you'd get to this point. And we're all just going to sit and watch. But listen, I talk about these things because I want you guys to talk about things. I want everybody to know like it's okay to talk about things. All right? I know, we got assholes in every crowd, You got the people you can't trust so much, but trust me, man. The strong ones that you do have, the ones that have been around through everything, you keep them close. Those are the ones that you worry about. You worry about yourself first, but if you're gonna worry about, those are the ones down the line you keep by your side. Find a good friend to fucking talk about, whatever's on your mind. All right. It's just all about talking. It's all about talking, fixing the solution without slapping a band-aid on it. You slap a band-aid on it, you're just gonna walk into the same fucking problem somewhere else down the road. But I'm here. Y'all are here. Duck Wolf, it's really good to see you. It's really good to see all you guys. Maybe we should make this an every other week thing. Right? But having said that, that is all for today. Guys, next week I have posters made. They were supposed to be done today. I went to go pick them up before the show started, and they weren't even fucking near as close. And I thought they were supposed to be here around 2:00 Eastern time. I will have them next week. I would like everybody to come back and join next week. Have a game, fucking, you know, do a raffle, give away some posters. They came out cool too. So look forward to that. Everybody be safe. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming in. Don't do anything I do. It's bad for your health. Good night, guys.
just watched an FFN Network production.